We are now talking about the Ottawa Sculpture Show that's happening at the St. Bridget's Centre for the Arts. And joining us to talk about the show, we have Grice and Rosemary Breault-Landry. Great to have the two of you here on the show.
Thank you.
And so, France, if you can start things off, let us know a little bit more about the show.
Yes, so we are a group of, we have a membership of 70 sculptures, approximately, and 28 of us are going to be displaying our work at the show. So there'll be about 70 sculptures, and all of them are a different media. We have bronze, we have some modeling, we have vocal, we have wood, some stone sculpture. We have a fair number of stone sculpture as well.
We have some beautiful pieces here. Now, the vernissage is happening on the Thursday night. You'll run the show right through on the Sunday, but there is an opportunity for some workshops for people to get in and kind of see how all of this is done.
Yes, so on Saturday and Sunday we have some demonstration, and also Friday night all of the artists are going to be present. So if you want to talk to somebody about the bronze sculpture or wood, you can ask how it was made and get more detail.
These are beautiful. Rosemary, these two are yours.
Yes.
So you work with...
I work with clay.
Okay.
And then I make a mold and I pour it. And whether I make, that's hydrostone and it's solid. It's like a very strong plaster with stone dust in it. So it's very hard. It doesn't chip and break like regular plaster. And this is bronze, so I pour in that same mold. I would pour hot wax and take it to the foundry, and they do the rest.
It's remarkable to see. Do you have the idea prior to?
Sometimes.
I mean, I know that you're talking about these molds. They don't look like this. So when as you're creating, do you end up knowing what the piece is going to look like?
When you're modeling it in clay, and that's when it's easiest to make changes, because you can move it around, and if you don't like it, you just take it away, and add and subtract, and then finally you come to a conclusion, and that's when you make the mold.
How long would a piece like this have taken to do?
It's different stages, so the clay stage could take a week. The mold takes at least 2 weeks, and if you pour it and all that, it can depend. Depends what you're doing it in, and then you have to repair it and do a patina. If you're doing it in bronze, then it's still approximately a month's work to make the piece, to make the mold, to pour the wax. Then you take it to the foundry, and it takes another 6 weeks for the foundry to do it.
There's a long process. Yeah. You see, I'm learning this, and that's the thing is a lot of people come ask, they like asking questions to the artists, because some are just starting out, some have an interest, and so you probably get a lot of those questions, don't you?
Yes, for sure. People don't understand how complex it is and what a long process it takes.
We just admire it when we go to someone's house and see a beautiful sculpture there as a centerpiece. Yours is the glass in front.
It's glass, and it's a little bit of the same process than Rosemary described. I do a clay sculpture and I do a mold, and it's eventually I get a wax. It's a lost wax process. And all the work is done in a kiln, so I don't touch the molten glass at all.
You don't? That is amazing.
So it's all done in a kiln.
That's great. And then we have other artists here. There's stone. There's a number of different things.
Patrick Emma is working with stone, and we have a fair amount of stone carvers working with different kind of stone. Some are more abstract than others.
They're
and
beautiful.
then we have unusual material, like this is done by my son Eric, actually, and it's just an old Victorian brick that he carved and added a little bit of glass.
These are just an example, and the wood is in front. An example of what you can see at the Ottawa Sculpture Show. It's happening at the St. Bridget's Centre for the Arts.
That's right.
Thursday night, so later this evening.
Yes.
You have the vernissage. You'll be able to meet all of the artists on Friday, and then the shows continue Saturday and Sunday with workshops available. You can find more information as well at www.sculptureottawa.ca. Beautiful work, ladies. It really is.
Thank you.